Hi everybody, it's been a while, hasn't it? And I am sorry about that. But life gets in the way. Welcome to my NASCAR Heat Evolution career, race 13 from Dover. Before we get started, I have a ton of announcements to go through, so I'm sorry about that. I will try and make it as quick as possible. First, let's talk about this goofy outfit that I'm wearing. I know I'm always wearing goofy outfits, but this one's not even NASCAR related. This is the main reason why I have not been making videos. I have been all over the summer preparing for the start of the rest of my life, really. This week was my very first week of radiology school. I am learning how to become a radiographer. So X-rays and stuff. I'll get to help people, help out the doctors, you know, and take pictures of you when you get drunk and try and jump into your pool from your roof and miss. So, yeah. So that's why I'm wearing this. It's great news for me, bad news for the channel. So you thought I was flaky before. Now videos are just gonna get here when they get here. Because I'm going to be a full-time student. This is going to take up a ton of my time. But grand scheme of things, it's very great news, and I'm super excited. So, second order of business. I am a Texan, and so I would not be doing my duty as a Texan if I did not mention Hurricane Harvey. So, I'm from the Austin area, so I'm fine. I was barely affected, it just rained a bunch. But the Gulf Coast, pretty much all of the Gulf Coast, was not as lucky. So I'm sorry if you've heard this a million times, but I'm going to encourage you to donate. Even just the smallest amount helps. But just the Red Cross, the American Red Cross, is the one that you guys have probably seen a ton of commercials for, which is great. If you want to do that, that is fine. That is excellent. You can text Harvey to 90999. 5 letters. Numbers, not letters. Can you believe they let me into radiology school? Nobody's figured out I'm a complete moron yet. Anyway, if you want to text them, I think it's like, if you do that, it's a $10 donation or something. That is great. But the organization that I'm going to encourage you to donate to, or at least just check out their website, which I will put a link to their website in the description, is UMCOR, the United Methodist Committee on Relief. So www.umcor.org, I think. I don't think it's .com, because they're charity. Anyway, UMCOR is a fantastic organization. Very often when a disaster strikes, UMCOR is one of the first groups to actually get out there and have boots on the ground helping with disaster relief. So they are a fantastic organization. If you're one of those people that's like, well, I'd like to donate, but, you know, I don't know, it's kind of sketchy, I'm not sure if my money's actually going to be going to the actual relief, UMCOR is an organization that it's going to go to relief. They are on it. That's what they're there for. I cannot speak highly enough of UMCOR. Anyway, third thing, actually NASCAR related, and then we'll get to the racing. Today is September 1st. So it's Labor Day weekend, which means it's Throwback Weekend, and I'm super excited. Ken Squire and Ned Jarrett are going to be in the booth. That is one of my favorite parts of Throwback Weekend. Also, all the cool paint schemes. Unfortunately, we can't do our own throwback paint scheme, and my plan, which is still on, by the way, was for when I reached Arlington in this, is to kind of have a fun throwback costume or something. I've already started a little bit. I found this hat yesterday at a thrift store. I'm super excited for this cool old school Pennzoil hat. But anyway, since I love Throwback Weekend so much and I just can't wait, we're gonna go ahead and also have throwback costumes for this race here at Dover, since it is Throwback Weekend. which actually it works out good because I can wear this over my throwback costume and have a bit of a reveal. So let's do that now, shall we? I have to take my mic off to do that. But without any further ado, let's check out what I'm going to be wearing for the real-life throwback weekend. Is that not awesome? This just came in the mail today. In fact, it was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back that pushed me back into remembering to make these because I was so excited. I got it from Etsy. I never buy from Etsy. Anyway, yeah, you already know I'm a massive Jeff Gordon fanboy. So this is super cool. When I was a little kid, I had one of these shirts. I had one of the t-shirts that looked like the fire suit. And so, big part of my childhood I got back here. This thing is in great condition. A lot of old Jeff Gordon Rainbow Warrior stuff that you can get used on eBay or Etsy or other things. This blue right here is always like really faded. Doesn't quite look as good. This thing is in brand new condition. And one of my favorite parts about this, check this out. This is early Jeff Gordon. It's a Coca-Cola logo. This is pre-Pepsi Jeff Gordon. That's just a fun bit of trivia there for you, that Jeff Gordon was a Coca-Cola driver at one point. Anyway, I hope you can see this shirt. I'm experimenting with a new chair, so my GoPro, I'm probably sitting in a different location in relation to the framing on my GoPro. So, one last thing of throwback thing to complete my throwback costume. You see my helmet is back there. I'm not going to be wearing my regular helmet, but I am a massive dork. I got to wear some kind of head protection while I'm sim racing. You never know, the roof could collapse, plane could fall in. Anyway, check this out. This helmet may or may not have been in the movie film for theaters American Graffiti 2. That's right, they made a sequel to American Graffiti, and my dad got this at a garage sale when I was really little, and the guy he bought it from claims that it was in American Graffiti. It's not an American Graffiti, it's an American Graffiti 2. Maybe. Because that movie, which I have not seen, but I've done a ton of research trying to figure out if this helmet was ever in American Graffiti. Drag racing, Top Fuel drag racing, plays a fairly big part in that film. And one of the opponents, just kind of a red shirt mook that the main protagonist, or one of the main protagonists, goes up against, is a guy in a purple dragster named Jimmy. I don't know if you can read that or not. The lighting is not the best in here. But, purple helmet, kind of 60s, 70s style. It's got Jimmy written on it. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. That's our home security force. My two little dogs, about that big. So, yeah, you might hear them. Anyway, so we're gonna wear this, really have some fun with Throwback Weekend. So, let's go to the career. I've been yapping your ear off for 8 minutes, and I'm sorry about that. I just had a bunch of stuff that I really needed to get out of the way there. Okay, so, quick checkup on the standings. Things aren't looking that great for us. We're in 21st because guess what? We're finishing in 21st 9 times out of 10. Every once in a while we get a good finish and then it's back to 21st. So we are quite a few points out of 16th. So right now we're really going to have to find some speed, which we're not even close to finding speed if we want to make it into the playoffs. But for a rookie, you know, it's our first year as a team. Not bad. Really, we've had a great crop of rookies in the past few years, but traditionally, what you expect out of a rookie is if they can finish lead lap number 1. If you finish on the lead lap, great. Good job, rookie. If you can finish in the top half, great. Good job, rookie. Those are really the two big things out of rookie. So we're right there on the precipice of the top half. We have been finishing one lap down a bunch, though. But, oh well. So really not bad for our rookie season. Here's our sponsor. We're going to Dover, which I stink at. And I know I've said that before, but when I say those, it's because I had driven that track on other games and stunk at it, and then it turns out I come to this game and I'm like, oh, hey, I'm pretty good at it. No, I have done a lot of practice on this game at Dover, and I just suck. Oh, Miles the Monster has my number. So we are aiming low. We've got Duralast as our secondary 1 of 2, and then down to the very bottom one, Mechanics Wear as our other sponsor. So let's hit the track. I'm going to go practice some more, see how the career car feels, because, boy, if I stunk in a single-player car, I'm really going to stink in this car. But I'm going to practice a whole bunch, and I will see you guys at the end of qualifying. See you then. Okay, well, in typical fashion of all of my predictions being wrong ever, we're 23rd in Session 1. We made it into Session 2. Wow, that was exciting for me at least, because we were slow. We were 27th, and I came in. I didn't make any adjustments. Well, I started the day with wedge all the way out, so loosened wedge and about 45 tape. And we were 27th, and I came in for some fresh rubber, got some fresh tires, which in real life would have been a terrible, probably illegal in qualifying, and you know, with the whole thing would have been a terrible decision. But you can do that in this game, and somehow I found the speed to pick up a couple tenths, got into 23rd. So we are guaranteed at least a 25th starting spot in the race. So hey, not bad. Let's see what we can do in Session 2. And with this frame, there goes the last chance I ever had of finding a wife. Oh well. So hey, we improved to 20th. I broke into the 24-second range with a 24.9. Looks like Kyle Busch, I think, was the fastest in this session. His Gibbs teammate, Matt Kenseth, was fastest in Session 1, so I don't know who won the pole, but yeah, let's go racing. Oh, hey guys, I already put a little thing up there at the top, but sorry, I'm an idiot. It's been so long. I forgot to check out the replay thing, so we don't have a recording of that. So, next time!
Get set. The race is going green. There's a green flag.
Alright, now, when I was practicing... Oh, well, I just gave that up anyway. If I tried to run it 3 wide on the top, I was just slow. So we'll see what happens here. Now, the Monster Mile, after playing this game, really an appropriate name. Because coming out of the turn, that wall will come out and bite you. Oh no! Oh, save it, save it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, AJ. I suck at this track. Are we clear? I think we're clear. I'm going to try it. Okay, well, we only fell back to 26th. If we can get on the bottom, I think we might actually be able to make some time. And I'm going to try and talk, but this is one of those tracks where I really got to concentrate. Okay, I got a good run. I'm going to try and go on the inside of AJ here.
Stay low. Still there.
Squeeze him up against the wall.
Still there. Clear high.
I guess it's a good thing I'm not wearing sleeves and gloves, because you really got to work the steering wheel. At least with my setup you do. It's slowly growing on me, this track.
That was a great lap.
Because I do love how much I'm sawing at the wheel in the middle of the corner. It's kind of fun. Alright, well, I know it's early in the race, but we're really using up Menard. Woo! We got real tight coming out of that corner.
Still there. All clear.
See if we can dive bomb the burrito. Oh, and he gave us room. I appreciate it.
Still there. Clear high.
Okay. Well, really need to keep it off the wall in this race. Every single race I've done here, I mean, talk about throwback weekend. It's like Darlington. I bounce off the wall at least once. So easy to push it too hard coming out of the corners here. Well, we are past Menard, which if the race were to finish like this, we'd gain on him at least. He's one of those guys just outside the cutoff that we are racing to get into the playoffs with.
That was a great lap.
I'm really going to use up my tires early here. But I'm having fun. Okay. Well, I got something to talk about. Big news out of this week. What do you guys think about the number swap at Hendrick? News this week that next year Chase Elliott is going to be driving car number 9. Going to be taking his dad's number. He's still going to be driving for the 24 team. It's essentially they're just taking the number stickers off of each car and they're slapping a 24 sticker on the 5 team. So it's not like Chase Elliott is moving over to a different team or anything within, you know, Hendrick. And then, yeah, that William Byron kid. Ooh, that was poor. Poor entry on my part. Anyway, that William Byron kid, he'll be driving the 24 car next year. Personally, I'm fine with really whoever drives the 24 now. Because Jeff's retired, and here's the thing about car number 24. It will always be associated with Jeff Gordon. So anybody that sits in the car, I don't expect to live up to the legacy of Jeff Gordon. We are always, no matter who's driving it, going to see the 24 on the track and think Jeff Gordon. And my reasoning behind this is take a look at the 43 with Eric Almirola, the current driver. Solid driver, but think about how many different drivers have driven the 43 since Richard Petty retired. And how many of them have been great? Not very many. But, you know, no matter who was driving, or no matter how they did, whether they were pretty good or kind of mediocre, it doesn't matter. We look at that car, you know, today we see Eric Almirola driving around the track and we think Richard Petty. And do we expect Almirola to live up to Richard Petty? No. You know, and it's fine. It's not like we think of him any less. He's a pretty solid driver. So, you know, and same thing, this is very appropriate as I pass Austin Dillon, or at least as I dive bomb Austin Dillon. He was having none of it. You know, and I get it with Dale Sr., it is slightly different. But that 3 is always going to be Dale Sr.'s 3. Doesn't matter who's driving it. We're going to see a 3 on the racetrack, and we're going to think Dale Sr. We're going to see a 43 on the racetrack. We're going to think Richard Petty. We see a 24 on the racetrack. I don't care who's driving it. I don't care if they're good, mediocre, whatever. We're going to go, oh yeah, I remember Jeff Gordon. He was great. So, I don't care. Give the 24 to William Byron. That is, my Jimmies are not rustled. That is fine. What I am a little bummed about, though, is that they sacrificed the 5 to do it. You know, Hendrick Motorsports, the 5 was their first number. That has been the Hendrick number. So I'm a little sad to see the 5 out at Hendrick. You know, that'd almost be like if the Wood brothers were like, all right, we're not driving number 21 anymore. You know, that's one of those numbers that was so associated with a team. And yes, I do realize that the Wood brothers ran car number 7 for a while for their 7-Eleven sponsorship.
Still there?
Really had to push it hard there. We're racing Austin Dillon really hard. I should probably conserve my tires, just let them go and try and get them back. Okay, sorry, I'm concentrating really hard fighting with Dillon. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that news. Alrighty, well, we're definitely going to use up our tires. We got 30 laps to go. Oh crap, I still got 30 laps of airtime to fill. If we finish like this, I'll still be a little disappointed that, you know, it's another 21st or worse. But currently, definitely based on how my previous practices had been going, I'm pretty satisfied to escape here with that, with this 23rd if I can. I'm currently trying to think about pit strategy if a yellow were to come out. And my hands are starting to get sweaty. That wouldn't be a problem with gloves. See, because I have a feeling if the yellow were to come out and everybody were to pit, I'd be a sitting duck. This is my worst track in the game so far, at least. And so, you know, I'm going to need all the help I can get. And if that means fresh tires, it means fresh tires. But also, it's like I'm actually doing better than I thought I would, so I'd hate to give up this track position.
Okay, that's the halfway mark now.
Oh boy. Only halfway. Alright, well, we're closing on somebody. Might be in last place, though. We might be closing in on lap traffic. Yeah, the closing rate for the other guys was pretty big there.
Still there?
Ooh, sorry, Ty Dillon. That was just me being stupid.
Still there?
I have not made friends with the Dillon brothers today.
Clear high.
Yep, something must have happened to Austin Dillon. Or, sorry, Ty Dillon. Because here's Bubba Wallace in one of the backmarker teams. Not a backmarker driver, though. He's a talented guy. Somebody, please sponsor Bubba Wallace. It is a crime that he is unsponsored. It is an absolute crime. People should be going to jail for this. I want justice. I want retribution. Somebody should be sponsoring Bubba Wallace. He has the talent. I mean, in the Xfinity Series this year, when the money finally ran out, he was in the championship hunt. He could have had something for everybody. Uh-oh, now we got to defend. This is a battle for position. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the lap counter because it's irrelevant right now. We're going to take a look at our intervals and just keep that there. Ooh. And a mistake there. McDowell takes advantage of it. Takes a defensive line. I'm not mad at him for that contact. That was perfectly acceptable racing contact. I blocked too late. He had a run. He had every right.
Stay low. Still there.
To boot me out of the way there. And I made a dumb move.
Still there.
Been around Ryan Reed.
All clear.
We no longer have a virtual rivalry with Ryan Reed. We've settled things out. Props to his Darlington scheme. The old Xerox Alan Kulwicki scheme. That's a cool one. Oh, and here comes the leader, and it's Kurt Busch. Alright, well, now we're going to have to be paying attention. The leaders are going to be coming up on us. Alright, well, now that we are a lap down, that means we do not get to pit in the first sequence. You think you can see all the calculations on my face. I'm blanking. I'm trying to think of something. I got nothing.
Still there.
Okay, around Cindric we go. Oh, way on the high side. Ooh, we also almost got into the wall there.
Stay low. Still there. All clear.
Oh, big lead for Kurt Busch. I don't see anybody closing on us rapidly in the mirror. Alright, only 16 to go. And we are coming up on Daniel Suarez, who, oh, there's second place. And it's Matt Kenseth, one of the better drivers here at Dover. And there goes Brad Keselowski giving chase. Oh, Brad Keselowski's taking advantage of the lap traffic here. Now I'm in commentator mode. Both of them are being held up by lap traffic. Big traffic jam. This is going to allow Kurt Busch to breeze on by. He is loving this. Now it looks like Kenseth on the outside has gotten around the lap traffic. He is free to pursue the leader once again. Daniel Suarez really holding up Brad Keselowski now. As here comes, oh dear, we're 3 wide. Kevin Harvick takes advantage. Keselowski finally through, but he lost a spot in that exchange.
Clear high.
And man, talk about missing the mark on where a career is going to go. Daniel Suarez, been very impressive this rookie year. The developers of this game were not expecting that out of Daniel Suarez because he's one of the slowest guys in this game. Which, you know, I'm a little biased because I really like Daniel Suarez. He's a great guy. I like his attitude. But man, it just bugs me every time I'm playing this game and Daniel Suarez is in like bottom 5. It's like, oh, no, he's good. He's been learning. All right, how many to go?
10 laps to go.
All right, it says 11, but 10 because we're a lap down. That's nice that the spotter actually keeps track of, you know, you're a lap down, so it's one less lap to go. Oh, hey, here's Jamie McMurray having a good day. That is bad news for us because he is 16th. He is in the chase cutoff, so he's going to really extend that points lead. Very bad news for us that Jamie McMurray's having a good day. Alright, well you can see he's being slowed up by lap traffic too. Oh, looks like they're going 3 wide. They think better of it.
Still there. Still there.
Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Joe Logano. Oh, he's taking us 3 wide.
You're all clear. Carlo.
Ooh. Fight really hard. I don't think we're going to be able to catch McDowell. All right, only 6 to go. Remember, because we're a lap down. I don't want to speak too soon, but the day has gone better than I expected so far. All right, and I imagine my tires are getting worn out. Well, this is a concrete track, so maybe tire wear isn't as bad. But also, I'm just overdriving. Let's see if I shut up and concentrate hard if I can close. He says as he makes his worst corner of the entire race. Okay, not talking is boring. I think we're safe if this goes green to the end and I don't majorly screw up. AJ Allmendinger is 2 seconds back. Oh, Paul Menard got around him. Paul Menard is 2 seconds back then. Yeah, let's see how our tires are doing. Okay, down to 48. That's the engine temperature, 202, okay, pretty good. I could have run 5% more tape, but I don't know. Having the loosest setting and putting a little more front downforce on it, I felt like the car was less stable, but it was faster, so, you know, maybe if I put more front tape on it, would have been too much. I wouldn't have been able to wrestle the wheel. All right, 1 to go here. Grand scheme of things, still pretty disappointed, but for this race, I'm just glad we held on. Here comes Ryan Newman. Okay. All right, not bad. Better than I thought it was going to go. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to go. Whew. Okay, my hands are very sweaty. See, there you go. That's why wearing gloves is good. I can grip the wheel pretty good. But, yeah. Not bad. Let's find out who won. Alright, well, we did better than some of the guys we were racing. Kurt Busch hangs on to win by 3 seconds. Alright, good for Kurt Busch. I want to hang on and see the top 5 again. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's go through the winnings page. And I will see you guys back at the shop. Okay, so let's check our points standings here. We moved up 1 position into 20th, but one thing I forgot was Austin Dillon already has 1 win, so we need to be running 15th in points if we want to make the playoffs, which Jamie McMurray really set the bar high there. Let's check out the point standing, shall we? Eric Almirola is still doing pretty good in 14th. Top 10, Kyle Larson, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kevin Harvick, who has led for the better part of the season and is 48 points ahead. So almost a full race worth of points. In fact, I think almost exactly a full race worth of points under the 2016 point system, which is what we're using, even though it's 2017 cars. Why am I still wearing this helmet? It is very uncomfortable. Meh. Screw it. It's too difficult. Ladies? Huh? Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. Stop motion. I'm working on it. We're doing Gateway this time. So, yeah. That's coming. I'm working on it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.